Oh.
Okay, I started.
Take two. Welcome to Fast Talk, everybody. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is Thursday evening where I am. I'm Matt. That's Pete. I'm going to point whichever way because I don't know which way he has us.
Dude,
But
point up like this.
that
Yeah,
is
I'm sort of above you to your over your right shoulder.
that way.
Oh, your
No,
left
that's
shoulder.
all
Yeah,
right.
that way.
That's going to cover it one
Yeah,
way or
like that.
um.
He's somewhere. You're down. See, yeah, when I point to where you are, the camera flips it. So
Yeah.
you're this way to me.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll watch it. But so we got a free night. The sports were canceled tonight except for a couple baseball doubleheaders. But
Yeah, we played both of our doubleheaders, of course, and lost them both. That was awesome.
yeah, nothing like losing when nobody else in the world is playing. So interesting, interesting news in the world of sports today. But I want to like first do a an in memoriam or a condolences. One of our top fans, YouTube watchers, YouTube commenters, Detroit Jeff. One day we're gonna get Detroit Jeff on as a special guest. But one of Detroit Jeff's really good friends was murdered in Detroit not long ago. Part of a horrible, horrible quadruple murder. Thank goodness the murderer um, was caught and justice is being served. But our condolences out to Jeff and to Forrest and his family's thoughts and prayers to you guys. It's a terrible, terrible thing. We hate to see it. We wish everybody the best in a hard time.
Was this like a hit?
This was from the newspaper article that I read. Um, they were like, it was one of the people's ex boyfriends, one
Like,
of the
so
ladies.
like it was premeditated. That's kind of what I'm saying.
Yeah, and came and
That's
killed everybody.
that's
And
fucked
then
up.
he ran, and yeah, it sure sucks. But Detroit Jeff, our thoughts and prayers are with you. Our condolences out to you and Forrest's families and friends. It sure sucks, and one of the things when you're going through shitty times, sports are a great distraction, and unfortunately we don't have that today. But we did have some fun things to talk about because Lionel Messi wants out of Barcelona. I don't know if you saw that. You didn't see on social media, Pete, but the lights photoshopped Messi into a lights
Yeah.
uniform.
Okay. Yeah.
And so obviously the lights can't afford him, but I started thinking, how can we make this work? How can we get Messi to Nevada? Now, there's one thing. You remember Messi had those issues with tax fraud, right? Well, we can sell him on the fact that we don't have an income tax in Nevada. So that's good, right? And then I thought, you have to come up with some sort of creative contract for this guy. The Lights are the most interesting team in all of sports. So why not do something where you say, hey, Lionel, you get 90% of the gate. We sell tickets for 100, 150, $200. You can fill up Cashman Field, right? At 10,000 people, $200 a ticket. There's a lot of money. 90% of that going to Messi, 20, 24 games a year. Obviously, we're going to win every single tournament game as well. People are going to come from all over the world to fill up Cashman Field. Messi will be single-handedly responsible for revitalizing Las Vegas after COVID. And here's the best thing. You know what? Latchbrook will still be making more money than he's making now because he might get 7,000 people at a game, but 6,500 of those tickets he gives away. The other 500 are season ticket holders who would get free tickets if we weren't stupid enough to buy season tickets. Um, but I think interesting prospect. I would love to see Messi go to Arsenal. He
No.
wants to go to Man
Man
U.
City. Man City is where he's going.
I
It's already a done deal. It's
I,
already done.
I just can't. I don't want that to happen.
That's where Pep Guardiola is. That's where he's going.
Let's not let that happen. Please, Messi. If you go anywhere, go somewhere other than Man City. Hey, go to PSG because I'm now a PSG fan.
I would be okay with that. I would be good with him to PSG.
Yeah, stay on the mainland. What about North London? You could be the guy to bring trophies back to North London, and it would, get everybody off of Kroenke's back.
If we had our old coach and not the new guy, I think we'd have a shot. But I know he doesn't like me doesn't like Jose Mourinho, so I already know we're out. But he would
No.
fit perfectly. He would fit perfectly as our number 10, with Harry Kane being the number 9. And then he creates,
Yeah.
and then he's never played with like a real finisher. He's had to do it all, So
I don't want to think about that. Sorry, I just don't want to think about him in Tottenham. Ugh.
there's no way it's gonna happen. Knock on wood, but there's no way it's gonna happen.
I'm not knocking on wood. No way. Please, let's see him in red and white.
I forgot about that. You saw that a bunch of people stormed the headquarters and demanded that the president resign.
Yeah,
Today.
that's crazy, isn't it? That's soccer. People in America think they're good fans, but no.
That would have been like Patriots fans storming the Pats facility, demanding Robert Kraft give up the team in order to keep Tom Brady, or Belichick leave so that Brady will want to stay. That would be
Right?
the equivalent of that.
No, that's insanity. That's insanity. Or when LeBron took his talents to South Beach, storming Gund Arena for Dan Snyder to sell the team. No, it ain't happening, folks. America, we're just not as passionate as they are. We got bigger problems, though.
We also got multiple options. You have baseball, hockey, basketball, and football.
That's true. They have soccer and cricket. And
Well, this is Spain. I don't know what Spanish sports other than soccer.
they have
Basketball's pretty big there with the Gasals.
oh yeah, that's true. Ricky Rubio.
Yeah, Rubio.
I don't know what else they got. All right, but that was just my thing. Lionel Messi. I just thought it was cool to think about the possibility of the greatest footballer in the world. And probably top 3 soccer players of all time coming to Vegas. That'd be awesome. Super.
I mean,
cool.
we can get him to Vegas. He just won't be playing soccer.
I mean, come on. We could let him design a jersey.
He'd probably let his kids design it.
Yeah, right. And people be buying them, $100 a piece. Lashbrook would be the richest man in America.
The only chance is to get into MLS. That's it. You get into MLS, and then you give him the David Beckham deal, where the Galaxy were like, "Here's all our money ever. Come play for the Galaxy."
Imagine him playing in the USL, though. He would score 12, 15 goals a game. Maybe more. We're talking playing this.
He'd get to the parking lot at Cashman and be like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
He'd be like, you know what? Up it from 90% to 98%. Lashbrook would be like, all right.
He'd probably be like, "Just take me to Allegiant. I can sell that shit out."
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. That'd be a good idea, actually.
That's why I don't know why Lashbrook isn't reaching out to try to get the get the lights at Allegiant.
Yeah, it would be cool. No, because he's got a sweetheart deal with the city, and they probably don't want him because he's in Las Vegas City proper, and
What's Allegiant in Paradise?
oh yeah, Legion is not in Las Vegas. It's in Clark County. I don't know what the town name is, but it's definitely unincorporated Clark County land.
Same with T-Mobile.
Mm-hmm. Everything on the strip south of Sahara.
Oh, that's nuts.
Yeah. It's not Vegas. What you know of Vegas is not Vegas.
It's Clark County. So when I tell people about trying to explain Henderson to people, I'm just like, it's like a twin city. They sit like this,
Yeah, we're just east of Las Vegas. That's fine.
Because my club's in Henderson, so.
Yes, it is. How's that going?
It's going great. I was finally done with I'm finally done with all the Zoom stuff. So now I can just focus on hanging out with the kids that are actually in the club. So we had a. You know who Les Paul is?
Yes.
So I didn't know this, but there's a Les Paul Foundation, and they are having us write a whole bunch of songs like Les Paul inspired.
Oh, really?
So yeah, we have 24 studios throughout the country. So we're doing 8 groups of 3. So I'm in charge of my group, and I have the girl in Santa Barbara and the guy in New York City, and we're all collaborating together to make one song.
It sounds difficult.
It's not.
Okay.
Because you divvy out assignments. You're like, you have girls that can sing, so you guys tackle the vocals. The guy in New York has a bass player, so I'm like, okay, well, you do the bass. I'll write everything else, leaving a gap open for the bass parts to come in. But my kids they're not very musically inclined yet because I haven't had a chance to teach them anything. So
Yeah.
It's literally me playing everything and them like suggesting, like, oh, guitar part, oh, tambourine, oh, organs, oh, play little bluesy guitar riffs. And I'm like, cool, so this is your guys' contribution. Well, I literally do I literally make all the music, so. It's cool though, it's fun.
We were gonna do another music lesson today. What is a chord?
Thought we did chord.
No, I don't know. No, we did I don't know what we did. We did a
You did
octave,
octave, yeah, I remember you did octave.
which is actually cool because it's a 8. Even though there's only 7 notes.
It's the same note twice, at the beginning and at the end.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It's just an octave higher. It's not stupid. It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense mathematically as well.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't have done that.
A chord is a pair of 3 notes all played together at the same time. A minimum of 3 notes.
So, can you play a sharp and a flat at the same time, even though they're the same thing, and call it a chord with one other note?
No.
So, let's say you wanted to do like B sharp, C
No such
flat.
thing. B
Wait,
sharp
no.
and C flat doesn't exist.
All right. Let's say you wanted to do C sharp,
Yeah.
D flat,
Yeah.
and like an E at the same time. Is that a chord?
You
It's
could
3
throw.
notes, but only two keys.
Yeah, so that's not. It's 2 notes because you have to decide what you want to name that. Do you want to name it the C sharp or do you want to name it the D flat? If you're hitting E and you're hitting C sharp, if you throw an A in there, that's an A major chord.
Okay. What makes it a major?
The divisions intervals between the chords. So a major chord has a root note, a major third, and a perfect fifth. So a major third is 4 intervals above the root. Imagine trying to teach this to 15-year-olds.
Yeah, I'm like 30 something. But like you would probably have like a chalkboard with like lines on it and notes and.
Well, I usually have a key. I don't know where I have this. I don't know if you can see. You can't see this. Like you would need an overhead view of this, so I can show you the intervals between the notes. So at the note of A, there's a black key and then 2 white keys together, and then another black key. So that's 4 steps to get to that second black key, and that's a major third.
Okay.
A minor third is 3 steps. So you instead of C sharp, a minor would be A, C, and E. So it's that C to C sharp that makes it major.
I think I understand.
Okay.
Because it's 3 notes, but because it's a sharp / flat, it's not really a real note. It's major because it's real notes. Right? Yes?
It's major because of the intervals between.
Yeah, no, I'm just calling them real notes. I know what you're saying. I got it, but I'm just putting it in my own mind. Yeah, I got it. It makes somewhat sense. So what is it called when you only play 2 notes at once then?
Huh? 2
What
notes
is it
at
called?
once?
If a chord is 3,
I don't know. It's just 2 notes. You're playing 2 notes at once.
what is 4?
4 is a chord. It's 3 or more.
No,
Like a guitar, you're usually playing 6 notes at the same time because there's 6 strings.
that would be a double chord.
And we don't call it that. We just call it a chord.
It's kind of weird because chord and string are almost like synonyms,
Yeah.
even though you need 3 strings for one chord.
Yeah, you do. I didn't
Okay.
even think about that.
So, see, this is the non-musical mind. 3 strings makes one chord. That's funny. All right.
That could be a Fast Talk shirt.
3 strings is one chord, and I'll put little notes on it and stuff. I don't know. We do have a Black Keys Matter shirt. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm gonna put a link in the comments. You can buy a Black Keys Matter shirt because talks about a piano and stuff.
The thing is, I would buy it, but I feel like if I wore it, that would be like frowned upon because it's like making satire out of Black Lives Matter.
Which is also true. Yeah. Well, like a lot of black things matter.
I would agree though that black keys do matter.
And black keys aren't as important as white keys.
They're
on a
just
piano.
as important as white keys.
Yeah, but if you look at a piano, there's so many more whites than blacks.
Not
And
really.
the blacks are smaller, they're thinner, they're just as important in the grand scheme of music, yet a piano doesn't make them look as important. That's why black keys matter.
But
That's
if you
why-
look at that's why I play guitar mostly because you can't tell looking at the guitar what notes are what unless you know where the notes are.
Right. Thank goodness we don't. See, we just need the guitar for people. We need the people version of guitars. So we don't know who's black and who's white.
It's
And
the
then
younger
we can-
generation. Like even all my kids, like we talk about it, and they're all my kids that I have at the club. They're like, racism is stupid. It's stupid. It's the stupidest thing ever. And I go, I'm glad that you guys know that, and you weren't taught it growing up. Now go and teach that to your peers. That way, once we can finally like funnel out these stupid racist motherfuckers. that
And
we
your
have in
parents.
this world.
Teach it to your parents. And your uncles and your grandpas and your grandmas and your aunts and your older cousins and your third cousin twice removed and all that stuff.
Did you see that Kenny Smith like walked off the set of TNT?
I heard about that. I didn't watch it actually happen, but yeah, that's cool. I'm glad. These people are role models, and it's
So
important.
you think it's okay for him to be a role model and show people, hey, it's okay to walk out on your job if you're for a cause. That bus driver. Oh, yeah, take the kids to school. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna stop and pull out the bus and just walk out of the bus at this traffic light because I'm protesting.
When you're in a position of a role model, when you're in a position where you have a forum to directly affect millions of other people, I think it's okay. Sure, you're a bus driver. You're a bus driver.
What's the?
You're
I
not-
don't see.
you don't-
I don't see the
people don't look
difference.
up to bus drivers. There's not a child in the world that says, "I'm going to be a bus driver when I grow up."
I think
But-
Otto's pretty cool
The who? Otto?
on The Simpsons.
Yeah, yeah. Otto was also like, I think he failed out of school, was a drug user, and yeah. I mean, it's been a long time since I watched an episode of The Simpsons,
What
but
about like a teacher? You have a couple hundred kids that look up to you in mid lecture. Oh, kids, here's how you solve the quadratic equation. Blah blah. Oh wait, no, I'm gonna stop halfway through and walk out and go home because protesting.
no, I believe as a teacher, you reach kids or you reach those people that you're trying to reach in a different way. If you're making a stand when you have 4 million people watching you on TV, that's one thing.
I don't think Inside the NBA has 4 million viewers.
I don't know, however many people are watching it. Like you're taking a stand, and you have to do it in a way that affects people positively, and is effective. Walking off of a bus and walking out of a classroom is not effective, but you still have the ability as a role model and a person in a leadership position to affect people.
He could have stayed on camera and given a meaningful talk instead of, this is what we need to do, people. This is what we need to do. Get a hold of this people. Get these people to vote. Get the owners to do something. I don't know why they keep calling for the owners to do stuff. I don't know what the owners could possibly do. That's the one that goes over my head. They're like, owners must change, and I'm like, what do you want them to do?
Did you see Doc's speech?
Rivers?
Yeah.
No.
No,
Yesterday?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Watch that one. That's the best one. I don't know what owners are gonna do because we caught Donald Sterling, but there are 29 other NBA owners, and I bet there are a few of them just like Donald Sterling.
I guarantee you there are. In the NFL, NBA, MLB, all of them.
Yeah. But I don't have anything with Kenny walking off. I think the fact is, talking about it is one thing and telling people things is one thing, but action is what's important. It's all about taking action. We had Kaepernick a few years back that took a knee and started a movement, but ultimately it did nothing because all it was one small action and words. And it started a bunch of hate and anger, vitriol, and it's just horrible. But now these athletes realize we have to do more than take a knee. We have to do more than wear a shirt. We have to do more than tweet out thoughts and prayers. And that's what they're talking about tonight. While we're over here fast talking, they're over there slow talking in the locker room. I mean, hell, even John Merrill's probably in on the conversation. Derek England's probably talking about it. Guys that haven't even touched the ice since they got to Edmonton. And the great part is about it, you got, I know we're talking Golden Knights, we got Ryan Reeves there as a black man, Braden McNabb as a half black man in there, but they're also in there with a guy like Zach Whitecloud, who's native, and Peyton Krebs is just a kid. The kid's 18, 19 years old.
Yeah.
So you have so many different perspectives. Old man Foley's probably in there too. And we can solve this problem when we work together. There's nothing better than the power and nothing more powerful than the power of the human mind. The open-minded person is the best. We are starting a revolution. A revolution is happening, and hey, I'm glad it's happening in my life. And all these people that want to be out there and throw the all lives matters and the blue lives matter and hey, white people are getting killed too. You know what? You're probably the same people that when we were throwing tea into the harbor, these are the same people that were saying, Hail King George. We're starting a revolution again. And you can be on the side of King George, or you can be on the side of Paul Revere and George Washington and John Hancock. But that's also the side of the black people, and that's what truly makes America great is the people in this country. Every single one of us.
Yeah.
That's all I got. Fuck King George.
I like his songs though. You'll be back. It's a good jam. I saw his painting in Dublin at the Dublin Castle. And I flipped them off, and they were like, oh, there's another American. Nothing wrong with that.
Those Brits, they like it.
I didn't really have much other than, talking about this kind of stuff. And then, how about the Celtics sweeping, though?
Dude, first time that's ever happened. It's kind of weird because, Philly... last time we played them, I think they dropped confetti when they tied the game and sent it to overtime. I was really hoping they would have some confetti in the bubble for Philly to throw out when if they tied a game, but they didn't get that chance. It's pretty damn amazing that the Celtics are playing great. I mean, the more I watch them, the more I love Brad Stevens. That I was not a Brad Stevens guy at first. I'm a Doc Rivers loyalist. I love Doc Rivers, not just because of his coaching abilities, but because of who he is as a human. Just touched on that. Watch his video, watch his press conference. It's on my Facebook. I might link to it in the comments again, or in the description. But Stevens just impresses me more and more and more. Jaylen Brown, Jay Tatum are not just on the court leaders, but off the court leaders too. This is a really, really good Celtics team. I'm proud of them. I'm mad at them still. Well, Smart and Brown and Kemba, I'm still mad at them for their poor showing and representation while wearing the red, white, and blue over the summer. Never get over that. But while you're wearing the green and white, keep on doing what you do and winning games. And if we resume an NBA season again, hopefully you guys can bring number 18 back to Boston. Probably won't be a parade, but if and when there is, I'll try to go.
Yeah, they kind of dismantled Philadelphia. They fired their coach afterwards, and
oh, I didn't even see that. That's crazy.
yeah, now they're talking about trading Embiid. I heard something about their Warriors to the Warriors for their number 3 pick and like another future pick.
Well, they talk about trust the process, and I mean, how long is this process going to go on? It's been a while now, and they've made some bad picks. They made some bad moves. I mean the Fultz pick. That was the trade with the Celtics. We got the number 1 overall, and we traded to move down two slots. We moved from 1 to 3, and we got Jason Tatum. They got Markelle Fultz. Who knows what Markelle Fultz is doing now?
He's on the Magic.
Yeah, we know what Jay Tatum's doing. Moving on to the second round. So, it's interesting. They've had some bad management, but they've also had a lot of injuries. It's when we entered this season with Simmons was supposed to be healthy and Embiid. I think a lot of people thought in the Eastern Conference it was Milwaukee and Philadelphia were the top 2 teams, and Philadelphia never even made it past third in their own division. Toronto kept going really, really good without Kawhi.
Who?
And then the Celtics are right up there. I'm surprised at how well or how much the loss of Kawhi did not affect Toronto.
Because he's worthless. He's not an important player.
So why do you hate him so much then?
Huh?
If he's not important, why am I selling shirts that say Kawhi is a bitch?
Because he fucked us over.
Why
He's an asshole.
Why am I singing songs with Laker fans about Kawhi walking out of the Staples Center? Like, I forget what it was, but it had a lot of profanities in it. Kawhi's a great player, and it sucks that he screwed you guys over. He screwed over Toronto. I'm totally fine that he screwed over the Lakers.
Yeah, but Toronto knew it was coming when they traded for him.
Yeah. But he won, when you win a championship with a team, there's that special bond you have with that team and that
You would think.
Yeah.
There would be.
He was like, peace. And, I understand his anger towards San Antonio. Because you guys wanted him, you wanted him to play and he didn't want to play?
Yeah, and he couldn't use his doctors or something. It was not saying that we're perfect in this situation. Spurs fucked up too. Yeah, I get that.
Hey, yeah. Hey, we got a bunch of teams that screwed up in a whole bunch of ways. Like these guys behind me, they were screwed up a lot in their time. You could have had Willie Mays, Jackie Robinson on the same team as Ted Williams. Damn. Racism's not a new thing. But yeah, it sucks. It is what it is.
Just think, if you'd have canceled the games yesterday, you wouldn't have got smoked 7-1.
Oh, I know. I sent it on Twitter. I sent it on Facebook. I said it 100 times. Can we retroactively cancel yesterday's games too? I think the Stars are probably saying the same thing.
Well, they're still up 2-1.
I know, but they lost. I'd take 3-0 over 2-1 any day of the week.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
Still can't believe this. Like I said before we came on, I was reading that article. I got like 2 paragraphs into it before I was like, this is stupid. He's played like shit ever since he went on leave, and Leonard's come in and been awesome since day one with the Knights.
yeah.
You can't let emotions get you, man. And I know all, like 96% of these Knight fans are feeling the same because they just like. I don't understand. You can't let sentiment get involved. It's sports. It's business. It's you're hot. You're literally what is he? Like 10-2 in net for us.
I think yes, 10-2.
3-0 before the end, and then 4 wins against the Blackhawks. 3 wins. 1 was flurry though in the round robin. So 3 plus 2 is 5 plus the 4 with the Blackhawk. It's 11. 11-2. Yeah.
No, Fleury won 1 against Chicago.
Oh, did he? Okay, so he's 10-2.
Yeah, 10-2. That's not bad.
Yeah,
For a
that's
rental.
10-2.
I mean-
And he's not the reason we lost on Tuesday. Our
No, he's
defense,
not.
our defense is the reason why we lost on Tuesday. Like Martinez getting beat on that back door, fucking 1 minute into the game, by Toffoli that's unexcusable, and that immediately puts you in a funk when you get scored on that early.
Bruins last night, yeah. It was bad, and you end up making bad decisions, playing poor, and teams get on power plays, and once all it takes, Vancouver is not a bad team. All it takes is a little bit of confidence, and once you get that confidence, once you get rolling, it's good. That's why I think this extra day off is going to really benefit the Golden Knights.
2 days. We probably won't play till Saturday.
Yeah, we'll just move this game to the end of the series, right? I'll take it. Hey, just keep rolling.
They're definitely the faster team.
Vancouver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember when we were the fastest? We went all the way to the Stanley Cup final.
Yes, we did. It was a beautiful thing. And they still can. I still think the Knights are going to win the series. I still think the Knights are going to win.
No, I still think we're going to win the series. They have to play perfectly like they did. We had a bullshit game, and they had a fucking fantastic game. And yeah, they won 4-1, 5-1, 5-2.
5-2, yeah.
But empty netter. I
They
think
have to have 3 more games like that, and that is impossible. That's damn near impossible.
I'm not going to say impossible, but
It could be a 7-gamer. I think.
yeah,
that's,
but I think Dallas is going to go 7-2.
Do you? Without Grubauer?
They won last night. I mean, it was 6-5, but
Yeah.
Colorado could score. They don't have a problem scoring.
That's it. But that's kind of like the Red Sox. They can score a lot of runs, but if they got to score 9, 10 a night to win, it's not gonna happen that much. We could score 4, 5, 6, sure, but same thing with Colorado. They need to, whoever their backup goalie is.
Francois or however you say it.
He's gotta just continue to get better.
So did you guys put the rookie in?
Dan Vlader, yeah. Yeah,
How
we
old is
did.
he? Like 22?
I don't know how old he is. Let me just Google that because we don't have a Google person.
Still wondering if that's okay, Facebook, to say Google person.
Yeah, is that all right? He's 23.
Okay.
He just turned 23 last week. Dang. Yeah, boy. Poor kid. That's all I'll say.
You get to debut against Tampa, woo, in the fucking playoffs.
In the playoffs, when Tampa is just having one of those games, and that's the thing. Your Bruins got crushed, but they were out of that game
It's
in
not
the
a
first.
I don't think it's a disheartening loss. You know.
It was just it was just everything was clicking for Tampa. Um, Good for you. Good for them.
And it was a back to back. It was on a back to back.
It was on a back to back. You know, yeah, is what it is. Um, the Knights were. I'm sorry, the Bruins were in trouble early. They got a ticky tack penalty. Um, the first minute gave up a goal on the power play, and then like 15 seconds later, I forget who it was from Tampa comes in, skates in, and the ref, the linesman actually throws a pick on the Bruins defender, and it's like, what the hell, dude? What happened to get out of the way, ref?
Well, as I said, they need that guy.
Yeah, this ref was just, he was in the way. And, a lot of times, well, I don't want to say a lot of times, from time to time, they will blow the whistle on that play. But this one, they didn't. It gave Tampa a breakaway. He slid it right past. And, we're 2 minutes into the game, and they're up 2-0. And it was just like, you're fighting extra hard. Yeah, well, we lost. We'll get back at them tomorrow night. And if we don't, we don't.
No, you don't. No, you won't. There's no games tomorrow night.
Oh, they cancel tomorrow, too?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah, I'm glad with that. That makes me happy. I wish they would cancel last night. I'd rather play tomorrow and retroactively cancel last night.
I think all of Bruins Nation would agree with you.
I would also like to retroactively cancel Super Bowl 42 and 46.
You can make an argument for it.
Yeah. Well, I'll play with Cam Newton. Should replay those games with today's teams.
Yeah, you'd crush them. They got Saquon.
They got the guy from Duke. Okay. What else you got, Peter?
That's it. I mean, I got training camps, but there's nothing exciting.
No, there isn't.
MLS is going on. I totally forgot about the Messi thing. I'm glad you mentioned it. I don't know how I forgot about that.
I love it. I forgot about the Champions League final, like the most important sporting game of the year. And I was like, waking up, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that happened. And it's my new team, too. Like, I'm a PSG fan now.
They didn't win, though.
No, I know, but I should at least know when their last game before me officially becoming a fan is.
What got you on Paris Saint-Germain?
So, the Catholic religion feast of Saint-Germain of Paris is on my birthday.
Oh, that's cool.
I was like, well, that means I should be a fan, right?
I mean, no, it's a good team. I like their jerseys. The logo is great. The red Eiffel Tower, it's fantastic. Yeah. You got Neymar, maybe Messi.
That'd be sweet.
Does he really want to go? You're gonna go play in France, where like there's not even competition. Like Paris Saint-Germain just decimates all. So.
Do you know there's like I did learn the history of like the stadium they play in that opened in like 1970 something, and it was originally for like FC Paris that plays in the first league or second league, and PSG was at the time like the first league team, and like in the second year of the stadium, PSG moved up, FC Paris moved down, and they haven't
switched since,
yeah. So the stadium was built for another team, but PSG played there because they were the top tier. So
I know that the stadium built for the Olympics in London was supposed to go to us, and then something happened, and now West Ham, it's their home.
Yeah, everybody wanted a piece of that, but you know, let West Ham have it. What do
That's what
they
I'm
get?
like. Let West Ham have it. We get a brand new White Hart Lane. Uh,
Yeah, brand new crap hole.
I actually heard it's in a bad part of London. Like you don't want to be anywhere other than like in the stadium grounds, in that
Yeah, well,
area. That's coming to me from like other people that live in London that I've met.
that's Tottenham though. I mean, like, I don't want to be anywhere near Tottenham anywhere. Sorry, I've never been to London. I don't know the geography of London. I just know there's a couple of North London teams, and one of them I don't like, and one of them I do.
Who was I seeing? They were like talking about Chelsea and Arsenal being the North London derby. I go, motherfuckers, Chelsea's in like the southwest.
Yeah, that's like the Chelsea and Arsenal when they play. That's like a good London derby. You know, sorry.
No, because we're the North London derby.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And when you guys are like when you and Chelsea play, it's like the blue London derby. Did you see Arsenal's new away kit?
No, hold on.
Look, that is fire, dude. Straight fire.
The white?
Yeah.
It looks like Bayern Munich.
Well, Bayern Munich is Champions League champions, so
Wait,
I'm
oh,
fine.
it looks like a marble, like it's got a marbly tone
Yeah,
to
it's
it.
gold,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Looks like
nah.
my countertop.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like a countertop. I would call these jerseys the countertops.
I'm down with that. Got the champion
What's
countertops.
your home kit look like? Is it red
Oh,
with the white sleeves?
it looks, yeah, the traditional, but it's got like this cool design on it.
What about your alternate? Okay, no, I like the home. The
The
home is
yellow.
good. The home one's good. Emirates fly better. Yeah, that's a good looking kit.
Damn straight it is. We wore that the first time we wore that was the FA Cup Championship, which I have still have to buy that jersey.
I don't even think we've released them yet.
Yeah, I haven't
Oh,
seen
is it
yours.
this dark blue? If it's this dark, oh, it is. Ooh, it looks nice. It's a nice dark blue. It's a solid, nice dark blue.
Wait, hold on, let me look.
Oh, that's
Is it
way better than last year's. It's just solid. It's got a nice line outline. It's good. It looks good. It looks good.
yours?
Yeah, it looks good.
All right, hold on, I'm googling it. The season starts in like a minute too.
It does. It has like a greener. It's more of a greeny tint though. It's my only beef with it.
That is green, dude. It is definitely green.
I don't think we've
I
announced the away or the alternate yet.
The
He
white one is
knows.
good though. No, the white one is dope. Yeah, I really like the white. The green I don't like
I
because
think
you have no
that's our away.
the white.
The green is the away.
Yeah, you
Because
shouldn't
where
wear
the
that.
lily whites.
Never, ever, ever wear that.
Yeah, the white one looks good though. It's got the blue accents are nice, like on the shoulder and then down the side. Yeah, it looks good. I couldn't tell you what AIA does though. I don't know what they are.
I don't either. We should have a Google person look
I
that
think
up.
it's a Chinese company.
Oh, for because you got that Chinese guy. American Institute of Architects.
Yeah, that's not it.
Oh. I'm just gonna Google AIA Tottenham.
Yeah, I just did too.
Next on Fast Talk, Matt and Pete Google more stuff.
So what happens when we're in the computer?
Oh, Global Principal Partners.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Here, about AIA. Yeah, Asian Peru served millions of families in the Asian Pacific region. The largest independent publicly listed pan-Asian life insurance group. That's what it is. It's insurance.
I would buy life insurance. Not through AIA, though. Hell no.
That's why I can't fly Emirates. I can never fly Emirates until they're not your sponsor.
Yeah, well, you'll never fly better, that's for sure.
That's probably true, but I'll do British Airways. That's Virgin. I can do that.
Do you know how much it costs to fly Emirates to London from... You can't fly from Vegas, but from LA?
Probably like $5,000.
It's like 2,800 for a normal...
That's like a first class ticket, though. First class ticket on like United is about that much.
Yeah, well...
Didn't Kobe and Messi do a Virgin Airline commercial? I think they did.
Who?
Messi and Kobe. I swear they did a Virgin Airline commercial.
I don't think Kobe should be doing airline commercials for anything.
This was a while ago.
Hashtag too soon. Kobe wasn't the brightest of flyers.
He wasn't the one flying.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't have been flying. It was a bad weather day.
Yeah, no, he shouldn't have been flying. I agree 100%.
Damn you, Kobe. You cost the Aces their future ace player.
They've been doing well.
They have been doing really well. I'm like the only person to curse out Kobe after he died. They all hate me for doing it, but
you're probably not the only one. There's a bunch of people that hate him. There's probably a bunch of people that hate him in my hometown because he was on the Lakers that cost us a bunch of titles.
That's true. But they weren't they were still like, oh, it sucks that he's dead.
Yeah, that was my position. Oh, that sucks. I blame Shaq more than Kobe for those. He was Shaq was more the dominant player in the early 2000s.
Oh yeah, and then Kobe
for the last two. Yeah, how's my ass taste?
Kobe, how's my ass taste?
So they weren't a good power sports couple. They were not. But
they were not. They were not. Not at all. Luckily, they did not get married. That was a sweet segue into our top five. You know, it was a good one. Manny and Ortiz.
Like a team couples.
Top teammates.
Can I make a threesome?
Yeah, because I'm gonna make a foursome on mine. So let's do that next week.
All right, that's fine. I'm good with that.
Top teammates. Number one, Brady and Edelman. Number two, Brady and Gronk. Number three, Brady and Moss.
What's four? Troy Brown? Troy Brown?
No.
Deion Branch? Deion Branch?
Number five is...
Pedroia and Papi.
No. Teddy, Pesky, DiMaggio, and... Bobby Doerr. The late Bobby Doerr. Well, they're all late, but...
What about your Rondo, KG, Paul Pierce?
Yeah.
I left someone out on purpose on that one.
Yeah, I'm thinking, he said Rondo. He didn't say the other one. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. All right, so we did top five sports couples.
Do your five, because my five's your four.
My five is the Vaughn Subans. I hyphenated. I don't know how they do their names legally.
I don't think they're married.
But Lindsey Vaughn. Oh, they're not married? Shit.
Still a sports couple. I don't think.
All right, yeah.
I don't think your one, my two is officially married. But they might have had a ceremony.
Oh, yeah. They were making out at the All-Star game last year. Did you see that?
No.
Going at it. All right, so Lindsey Vaughn and PK Subban are now living it up in Nashville, skiing and skating and.
Are they in Nashville? Because he's in New Jersey. He's a Devil, remember?
New Jersey. Maybe that's where they are now. I don't know.
They're probably in Denver, is my guess, because that's her hometown.
Imagine that. Imagine if you went to the Avalanche. Oh, it would suck. Uh, but yeah, Lindsay's got a gold medal. PK has no championships. They could be further down my list, but PK is a good dude. You know, he's like a really, really good person. Um, so they made the list at number 5. PK and Lindsey Vaughn.
No, they're cool. They like post cool videos, like working out in quarantine and all that stuff. It's a good couple. Clearly, she has a type that she likes. You know.
Um, oh, they live in L.A.
Oh, nice. How does she live like somewhere where she can't do like her winter sports skiing and stuff? Like that seems odd to me.
She's retired.
I know she's a Broncos fan because she's from Denver, so that gives her some points. She's also
Yep.
like a smoke show, so that gives her points.
That too, yeah. What's what's your 5?
My five's your 4.
Oh,
The Ertz's Zach and Julie.
Zach and Julie. Yeah, a bunch of championships on this team. Zach obviously one that we wish wasn't a championship, and Julie a few with the U.S. Women's National
A
Team.
couple World Cup titles. She's a significant player too. She's probably top 5 player on the
Yes.
team.
She's far more significant than Zach is to the Eagles. Um,
That's
So,
true, I guess. No, they had that cool commercial where they're like the AT&T car, the credit card commercial where they're like doing stuff and competing over who's better at what, and she probably kicks his ass at everything. So, yeah, I like that one. I like them as a couple. I don't have any animosity towards Stackard, so
yeah,
That's
well,
why they-
because the Broncos never played the Eagles in the Super Bowl.
yeah. But they're the only NFC East team we haven't played in the Super Bowl. So, oh
Really?
no, we played the we played the Cowboys in '77, the Washington football team in '91.
No,
87. Washington football team in 87 and the Giants in 86.
Oh, okay.
So just haven't played Philadelphia. We'd probably lose because that's what we do. We never beat an NFC East team. We've only beat NFC South and NFC North.
We're 1-3 against the East.
Ugh. Okay,
Yeah.
so here's my controversial one. I like it because it's sports entertainment. It's classified as sports entertainment. It's not sports. But Triple H and Stephanie McMahon are married, and to me, that's a sports power couple. So that's why I have them at 4.
Was Stephanie McMahon ever a wrestler? Did she wrestle?
She has competed in the ring. Yes.
All right, I'll give it to you because it may be sports entertainment, but you're still an athlete. I'll never take that away from anybody in WWE or scripted wrestling. Hell, I think the sometimes the NFL and the MLB and the NHL and the NBA are scripted too. So,
But it's quite the couple. Like I don't know if it started out. It started out as a storyline, but I think they secretly like were dating, and they're like, let's just make this a storyline. And then they have the whole Stephanie gets forced to marry Triple H in the middle of the ring. This was like 00 or 01 or something like that. And like still together, and Stephanie basically runs the show now. She does Vince's job because Vince is just like old and retired and stuff.
he's an old man, you know.
Although I did see a video of him throwing himself off a balcony to show Gronk how to do it. So Vince has still got it.
All right.
So that's why I put him at my 4. I think it's a legit
Alright.
couple. Like Triple H is a Hall of Famer.
Yeah, no, I'll give it to you. I'm not. I thought it was gonna be more surprising. I thought you were gonna go like the lines of Beckham and Victoria, or Tom and Giselle, and be like they're like the male athlete, or I should say the athlete in the couple. I don't want to sound sexist. The athlete in the couple has been so decorated, if you will, that it counts because. You know,
Well, that
Tommy-
argument would be like they're famous in their own right. Like she's the most famous supermodel of all time,
Right.
Victoria Secret Angel, Giselle Bundchen. So that would have been my argument. Victoria would have been a Spice Girl, and just huge in the music scene. That's another thing that I got. Where's all this? We're seeing all this sports protest. Where's the music scene? The music scene, predominantly African American as well. Where's all that? Or am I just not seeing it? Am I not looking in the right places? Are they not being big enough? I feel like sports have done their part for awareness. I don't feel like music has. Entertainment. Where's my Idris Elbas? Where's my Denzels? Where's my LL Cool J's?
Well, the Allstate guy isn't making any commercials. I do know that.
Pedro Serrano?
Yes. Damn, it cost me $1,000.
Seriously, like I need a Joe Boo to just pop up in one Allstate commercial. I would give anything for that. Just put him as a prop. Put him as a prop somewhere. Joe Boo.
Have you seen that one where they're doing they're filming a movie?
Yeah.
Or filming something?
In the desert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the one guy just keeps going on about Allstate accident forgiveness. And they're gonna be doing that, making a new Major League movie. Major League 4.
The Rise of Joe Boo.
And Willie Mays Hayes is doing it. and then he starts about accident forgiveness.
Ricky Vaughn.
Lou Brown comes in and he starts talking about accident forgiveness, and they're all like, Lou, what the hell are you talking about? Or they got the thing where they're pulling the clothes off the owner and they pull it off and each one is like an Allstate logo. I don't know. They could have a lot of
I would think that it would be it should be Willie Mays Hayes with a not Allstate insurance policy, and he hands it to Lou Brown, and Lou Brown drops it on the ground and pisses on it like Roger Dorn's contract. That's what I would do.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah. All right.
Our threes are the same. Our threes are the same.
Okay, the Graf Agassiz, 30 Grand Slam championships between these two. 22 for Steffi and 8 for Andre. Most of them coming in Australia.
She's doing She's doing all the labor on that one, just like she did the labor for their kids.
Well, see, Andre was around the time of Pete Sampras too. Sampras and Agassi.
Also, he's a vegan, so that's awesome.
Yeah, he's a Las Vegan. Exactly.
One of the Boys and Girls Clubs is named after him.
Oh, really? He also has school in here in Vegas too.
Yeah.
The Andre Agassi College Preparatory Academy.
Because at the club they talk about the other clubs with they call it Southern Highlands, they call So High, and they were talking about different clubs and they're rattling off Agassi, and I was like Andre, and they're yeah, the one on near MLK or whatever is named after him.
That's cool.
That is cool. I don't know who our guy is, Donald Reynolds. I don't know who that is. So.
Oh, it's close to Dan Reynolds.
Yeah. But yeah, this was a little before my time watching tennis. I didn't really get to see their dominance. My women dominance was obviously Serena and Venus that I saw growing up. So.
See, Andre and Sampras was the big thing. That was the Federer Nadal of my.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah, and.
But he went and got himself an actress instead of another sports athlete, which I would take Bridget Wilson over Steffi Graf. No offense to Steffi Graf, but I'm taking Bridget Wilson.
Andre was originally married to Brooke Shields.
Oh, that's right.
A lot of people don't remember that. All right.
I didn't remember that.
Okay.
Your 2's my 1, my 1's your 2.
Okay, yeah, so our 2's and 1's are reversed. Let's just do them all together.
So I have Sue Bird and Megan Rapinoe 2, and Mia and Nomar at 1.
Yeah.
You have the opposite. I have Nomar and Mia at 1 because they're to me, they're the couple. You think sports couple. I think Nomar, Mia. One of the greatest women's soccer players of all time. She probably is. Well, I don't know, because some of the chicks now, they got more World Cups, like Alex Morgan, Abby Wambach, and Rapinoe herself. But I don't know. I still would consider Mia Hamm probably the greatest women's U.S. soccer player of all time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And Nomar is arguably the greatest Red Sox to get traded during a World Series championship year.
Nomar was a class act.
Nomar was a class act. A lot of people love Nomar still. They won because he was gone, and yeah, that's about all I have. It's hard to say bad things about Nomar because he was pretty damn awesome. Um, but he never won a championship himself. He was on the '04 Red Sox, so he got a ring, but it didn't happen because he was there. It happened because he wasn't there. Um, and Mia Hamm, again, like, what can you say about her? Or what can't you say? Now, Sue Bird and Megan Rapinoe, like,
They're highly decorated.
power couple. The powerest couple.
At the moment, I'd say at the moment, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Sue Bird and the Storm are just tearing it up in Bradenton. Megan Rapinoe, I don't know what she's doing. Did you see your girl Rose went and signed with Man City women's team?
I didn't.
Rose Lavelle, is it?
Rose Lavelle, baby.
Yeah. Well, she's on the Man City women's team, so.
Oh, she might have to. She might have to be dead to me.
Yeah,
I still got girls like Lindsey Horan. I don't know where she's at. She's another one of my girls.
Brianna Scurry.
She probably retired.
No, Brianna Scurry is definitely retired. But she might still be single.
I would have put Alex Morgan and her soccer playing guy on here, but I don't know anything about him. So.
He plays for Orlando City.
Oh, okay. Isn't she on the Orlando women's? Is there an Orlando women's?
I have no idea. I don't know. There's only like 4 women's teams.
Oh, it says her current team is United States of America if I Google Alex Morgan. Who do you play for? America.
Did you watch Miracle yet?
Why would I watch it?
Because that line is from Miracle. Michael Ruzioni. And who do you play for?
There are 9...
United States of America.
There's 9 teams. There's 9 teams in the NWSL.
Are there really? Do we have any in Vegas?
Looks like NC, which probably stands for North Carolina.
Yeah.
DC... teams. Chicago Red Stars, North Carolina Courage, Orlando Pride, Sky Blue FC, who knows where the fuck they are. Washington Spirit, Houston Dash, OL Reign, who knows where the fuck they are. Portland Thorns, and the Utah Royals.
Sky Blue FC has to be Chicago.
But there's Chicago Red Stars.
Oh. Hold on. New Jersey.
The closest team is probably the Utah team. I'm sure they play in Salt Lake.
Probably, yeah. At the Real Stadium.
Unless OL Reign is something. What is OL Reign? Like, what is OL? See,
Tacoma, Washington.
This is why you're not doing a good job. The fact that we had to Google where 2 of your teams play, Women's Soccer League, is not a good thing.
Yeah, Women's Soccer League. Just put teams in Vegas. We'll go, I promise. I buy season tickets to everything and get rid of them after a year to 3.
You put Alex Morgan on the team in Vegas, I will be there every day.
Every single day. I'll go to the...
So my girl, Lindsey Horan, plays for Portland. So there's my team. That's my team.
What's the team in Boston? Is there a team in Boston?
No, there's not.
I'm waiting for the expansion team to Boston, and then I'll root for them. Boston Breakers. I was a big Boston Breakers.
Yeah, you're right. Man City women signed USA World Cup. Ah, damn it.
You think I was lying? You think I messed that up? This is the most soccer talk we've ever had on Fast Talk.
I could do its entire soccer podcast. That's the thing.
No, I know, and this is your fault, Wisconsin police. Not this is a bad thing, but if the Wisconsin police were a little more responsible, maybe, just maybe, we actually probably wouldn't be recording this right now.
No, I'd be watching the game. Be about the start of the 3rd period right now.
Yeah. Go Knights, go.
Yep. So hopefully we'll have sports to talk about more next time.
Yes, we will.
And I like that sports teammates. That's a good
Sports
one.
teams. Guys, I don't know if you can see the shirt.
Quality.
Can you just read the whole thing?
Oh, we skate for. Okay, cool.
I
Where'd
wanted
you
to
get
wear
that? Did you order that?
It's at the Arsenal.
I haven't been to CNA since the last time we were there.
Yeah.
There's no need. Like I don't go anywhere. I go to my Boys and Girls Club and I come back here.
Oh, I go to get the posters.
Oh.
You don't do the posters, but I do the posters. All right. We good? I think we're good.
Yeah, I'll upload this tomorrow once I'm in my club.
Okay, that sounds good. If it doesn't work, just send it on over. And
Oh no, because when I try to log in, it's gonna send a code to your phone.
Well, do it when do you do it? Tell me when you are just like this. Oh, you don't have social media. Just if I get it, I'll send it right away. I'll try and put my phone somewhere where it gets service.
I'll do it in the afternoon then.
All right. I'll try to make it happen.
Alrighty. Cool.
Cool. Sounds good.
Go Knights, go.
Go, let's go.
Eventually.
I gotta, yeah, if and when we play.